Hey guys, what up? I'm back here. Um, yeah, sometimes life gets you down,
Knocks you,
knocks you right out.
but you gotta get back up.
You gotta keep moving.
Put on your big girl panties on.
Put on your big girl panties on and keep moving. Yo, you guys, hey, I was obviously robbed. So I woke up one early morning a couple of days ago and I decided I wanted to go for a jog. As usual, but I was kidogo late. I was late a little bit. It was about 9, just towards 9, say 15, and I thought, oh, you know what? Better late than never, right? And as I was about to leave, a friend of mine called me, and he said that isn't too late to run. And I said to him, no, it's not. And besides, better late than never, right? And then he said, if I were you, I'd run later or tomorrow. It's kind of late now. He meant late as in the sun had already come out fully and he just thought it would be uncomfortable. But I really didn't care because it was a cloudy day. And for me, I would rather run in the morning so that, if I get busy in the evenings, then it's not such a big deal. Then I've done my exercise for the day. Nonetheless, so I chat to him and I finish and I leave the house and I sprint. Woof. I run. I remember when the Nike Fun app ran thingy said, "You have reached your goal of 1 kilometer." Pace was 9 point something. So I was really running fast. So by the time I'm getting to Mudangari Drive, I slowed down because I got a DM on my Instagram, and yeah, I know. Anyway, I got a DM on my IG, and it's a lady that I'd been talking to, and she reacted to one of my posts, and she said, there's something that I had posted that made her really emotional, and then I told her, and she said to me that she never wanted to be left alone with her feelings. So I asked her why. So all this while, kind of like walking and chatting, yeah, and not paying too much attention around me. So she said to me that she's afraid of her emotions and she's oftentimes depressed and suicidal sometimes. So once she said that, I stopped. I actually stopped and I stood and I started punching and I said, "Please send me your number. I'll give you a call. Maybe we can meet up sometime." And I sent it, and as I was, she didn't reply. I just saw her typing, and I just knew that we could always speak later. So I was about to just finish, put the phone back in my pocket, and continue with my jog. And this man comes from literally like nowhere, but of course he came he came behind me, but because I wasn't really paying attention, so he grabs my arm, like my hand, really really hard, and he yanks the phone out of my hand. And wow, i I don't know. I don't know. I felt really, I can't explain the feeling at that time. It felt like, I don't know, like the lights had been turned off. Like when someone yanks power from the main source. I felt so defeated because I screamed and I shouted. I shouted and I screamed. And the people around me really just looked. There were people everywhere. There were people, these guys that wait for construction work. They were on my right, just a little forward on my right, and at my back there were people as well. And then there was a border base not far from where we were, so there were people around me. But I think they laughed. They found it amusing that I was being robbed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they found it amusing that I was being robbed. So just moments later, another border came, and he asked what had happened. But this was like too late. It was already like 2 minutes, and the guy was already at the junction. Yeah, and he was already turning, and he actually turned left. And this border guy wanted to go after him, and I said, no, just leave it. He's already gone, like it's too late. There was a matatu as well, and when we asked the matatu guys, they took the registration number. They said no. And he passed them. In fact, the matatu guy would have blocked him, but yeah, I don't know. I guess, and I don't want to make too many assumptions because they just upset me and it's not worth it. I really want to move on from this story. I really want to forget and just, it's just a phone, I know, but it's just a violation, you know. It's that disrespect and disregard for each other. Yeah. And to me, I guess my fault was that I'm always preaching self-awareness, and for a minute I was not self-aware. For a minute I gave my ultimate attention to a text that I felt was important. Yeah. I had many other messages, even the ones from my mom that she sends in the morning, but I didn't open. I found that this one was important, you know, but uh, I think for a long time, maybe since this happened, I just felt as though uh, I was being punished. I just felt like I was being punished, like, you know, but when I think about it now, I feel like I wasn't being punished. And also, I cannot be angry, and the actions of one person, one bad person, cannot change my heart. Of course not. I'm always going to be the keke that everybody knows. I'll never stop helping, and I'll never stop being a positive voice and a positive energy. You know, that's what I'm about. So I'm not going to let these losers, this thief, steal my joy. I think I can only pray for him. I'll pray that the spirit of stealing leaves him, because if he doesn't stop, then he may die prematurely. The thieves aren't treated very kindly, and especially in Kenya and in Africa generally. You know, if they caught him, they could have easily killed him. Yeah. So I pray that, you know, that spirit leaves him. But as for me, I continue to meditate and I continue to remind myself to be self-aware. That's important. I continue to count my blessings and keep a positive outlook on life. I know it's not always that easy, but yeah, I am much better than I was, even as, you know, as soon as like yesterday. I'm much better today, so I'm okay. I think to my friends and my family, my mom especially, my God, my mother is awesome. Thank you so much, mommy. Like, thank you so much for the care and love you give me. It's incredible. And at my age, to be blessed with a mother that supports me and blesses me every morning when she wakes up, I'm really grateful for that. And to my daughter, I'm grateful for her. Like, that's the biggest gift and the most, you know, responsibility I've ever been given in my life. My God decided that I will be the custodian of Amani, and I think I've done well. Her sense of humor is dark and it's awesome. I think I did a good job there, and I thank you, God, for entrusting me with this kid and for our lives so far. To my friends, thank you. Like, thank you so much. Okay, it's fine. Thanks. You know yourselves. Like, thank you so much for the long calls, the long I was about to say television. I don't know what is that. The long conversations, the deep conversations, the humor. I know. Someone said, "Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Your sleeve. It will freeze and crack." I think that has been me for a long, long time. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and my heart is fluffy pink. I'm too emotional, too kind, too temperamental. I know I have a bit of a temper. Oh heaven. Um, And I will guard my heart, and I will guard my energy, and I will be aware of myself, and I will forgive those that continue to hurt me. We can let that go. We will let karma and Mother Nature deal with them. She always knows what to do. Yeah. So I guess we can just say that that's that. I'm back. I will release another episode of Stories in November. My birthday's on the 5th, so hopefully I'll release another episode before my birthday or on my birthday. There's something we're planning, and it's gonna be amazing. The videos are gonna get way better. So just stay tuned, okay? Please subscribe to all the channels. Stories is there. It's a social platform. It's aimed to highlight our social problems. If you're for the cause and for the people, kindly subscribe. I was told that there are people that are constantly laughing at me and telling me that I think I'm a Muzungu, and that's why I do charity. Apparently, Africans are not used to Africans, their fellow Africans, bringing help and solutions. It only looks legit when it comes from a Mzungu. That is sad. That actually hurt me. Is that how we feel and think? Wow. Anyway, we cannot control how other people perceive us. We can control how we see ourselves and how we appreciate ourselves. And we appreciate the people around us and the people that support us and the people that go out of their way to make sure that we are well. It's beyond money, it's just people that actually care for your well-being. And even if it's just one person, and I'm blessed to have few, but I'm blessed, just count your blessings. You don't need a whole squad of people. You just need the right ones, okay? Stay positive, stay happy. Remember to do your daily affirmations and stay on this channel. Cheers.